Welcome back to Bavaria, dear friends. Deep thinkers, it's... So we're in the terrible situation that we have an own market now, and that is missing just about everything. No bureaucracy anymore, because we cannot be... Like, do not have enough on this own market, and Prussia is waging war against all of Germany. France wants us to join their market, but the result of this would only be that only this part here, the Bavarian Rhineland, would have access to France, to the French market, and that's only a very small part of it. So we also have the disadvantage that we are split. So we're kind of forced to have an own market, but then Prussia will come and eat everything up here. In a very short time, will be eliminated, like Hanover currently. But Hanover will also not join us, I think. So you can see about the interactions we would have here. And they would just not cooperate, even though we have very good relations. So there's only one thing left for us to do. We cannot join their customs union, because they would not accept that, because of the base reluctance. Question is what to do there. We could start bankrolling them, but we don't have the money for it. There's only one thing. We have to become a protectorate of Austria. It's terrible, but it's the only way we could potentially save us. So, we'll become part of the Kaiserreich. It's something that's very close for Bavaria, and we'll see. After we become a protectorate, let's see if that happens. We should have access to the Austrian market. Now the problem is here. The Rhineland, Bavarian Rhineland, doesn't have access to the freaking Austrian market, because you can see why. There's Baden in between. Okay. Change to our customs union? They would do that. But Austria would have to ask them. And that's a big problem. So now we've got a lot of problems here, because all kinds of goods are missing, but we're now part of the Austrian market. So we can see if we can fix some things so we don't really go broke. We might have to just give up on the Bavarian Rhineland altogether, except for really base things. So we'll see how that goes. So first we'll get to the very base things here. Because we don't have access to a market, we must use extremely basic things. Logging camps. Yeah, we cannot get tools. We could get hardwood production, but that's not... We cannot really sell it to anyone. But the lead mines, we cannot really go for just about anything. So this will be downsized until we get some kind of access going. The paper mill is in very deep trouble now, because nobody wants paper in the Bavarian Rhineland, so it's just basically useless here. Government administration, of course, is good, but yeah, we'll have to file for simple organization, because we cannot get the goods for the other things. So, while now in the other provinces here, we'll have to see what we can do. And having access to a lot, we should be able to get some profit going here. They're always changing the ways here. Look at that. Paper is expensive, but it's not on a critical shortage. So we can get some more bureaucracy going from that. Realist art, bourgeoisie, that's all not really important here. Let's see about the iron mines. Yeah, we can employ some of the things in the iron mines, in the logging camps. Hardwood production will be great. We have the wheat farms. And we can also use... look at that. They want to maintain a single crop. And the horse-powered plows. Here we go. We are getting into different, totally different market conditions, which is why we need to change everything. We'll keep that simple for now. In the Bavarian Rhineland, we need to change something. Encourage agricultural industry. Yeah, we should probably keep that. But we cannot really afford the paper mills. They will downsize on their own. Let's see if we can maybe one day get a connection there. Let's see about Hesse, for example. If they would join the Austrian Union. I don't know. I don't really know. That's part of the Austrians, right? So let's see about Munich. And the government administration. We want the highest filing systems here. Let's see about the food industries. Yeah, we'll get huge advantages here. Oh no, jars are actually better. Get the patent sills. There's going to be a lot coming our way once we employ different methods. Ceramics apparently is better too here. In the glassworks, then the tooling workshops. Everybody needs tooling workshops, but crude tools apparently are enough. So we're missing some iron mining and the atmospheric pumps. And then we'll see if we can stabilize something a little bit. Hardwood. It's good in the logging camps, in the iron mines. Yeah, we'll see about that. The wheat farms. Citrus orchards. Vineyards even here. The best choice. Now the livestock ranches. Butchering tools. Slaughterhouses even. And we'll keep the costing stuff on the simplest things possible. And now we'll see. We'll have to cut back on bureaucracy here. We'll see what that means for us now. Hopefully we'll kind of return to something. A defensive pact from Württemberg is good. And the problem here is that Bavarian Rhineland, of course, has absolutely nothing going on here. Critical shortage for everything. We don't even get the tools. We have just nothing. It's absolutely buried here. And the question is how to connect. How to connect us. I don't know really if it's even possible. Let's see if we have something there. Bavarian Rhineland. Yeah, we have a shortage in the lead mines. Shortages of tools. So we cannot really get tools. So we can see if we have like a small ecosystem possible that is here. That could be possible without something like tools. For example, here we would need grain. We could maybe get some grain going. The rest of it is pretty terrible and terrifying. And with no market access, really, it's the question how we could do that. Let's see. Maybe next month we will have something more going for us. Some little things. So, yeah, you can see that Hanover gets taken out. Or will they? Surprisingly, they seem to defend well. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I mean, Prussia seems to be losing now. Yeah, but we don't have time for this. So we want to address our own problem. As you can see, I reloaded the game and boom, we have money income now. So there's something to be said about frequently reloading a game. I was thinking the negative would be due to the construction that we have. Yeah, I was making a short pause and save the game for that. And now reloading, whoa, we've got money again. So from time to time, save and reload. And it might repair something about the game, because it was pretty unbelievable to have everything going on there. But we still have no access to the Austrian market. And let's wait for that. Yeah, we have the details screen. But how... Seriously, how would we get access to that now? I have no real clue. That's something that is out of my reach. And the question is now, what do they need here? Because they're certainly impoverished here, and we don't really know what they need here. So they have a kind of very much their own kind of economy here now. I will just have to care for their mini economy here. So we'll see what we need to do here. If there's anything that would help them out here, maybe like something food industry might help them, but we don't really know, because we cannot really predict it, because the prediction comes from other things here. So the question is, what do they need here? And the answer is they need what everyone needs. They, for example, need clothes. But they wouldn't be able to get clothes here. What I don't know, though, is are they really not able to get clothes? Let's have a look at the laborers here. Yeah, we have to go for the specific laborers here. And now we have to look at this. I know, because you can see that they get no liquor and they get no clothes. What they have is services, they have wood, they have all the rest of the stuff, of the basic things. And at least they should get at least the basic things. So we should construct something there that would help them. So we should give them at least clothes, because clothes is in the basic needs, and liquor then. So what we need here is some textile mills. As you can see, for some kind of reason, our construction crews are going over there. So that will be a try to get this fixed. We'll see if it works out. I mean, we could also do... Let's have a look here. Yeah, there's some textile mills coming here. We should just have a look if there's anything that would give us some profits out of the blue. And if you look at the logging camps here, that would probably be even better. So we're just gonna leave that out for now, and they will have to starve and pay their pay their due. There is not much population here. We will try to somehow connect everything here. And the question is, how do we do that? We need some kind of access to them. We could maybe propose a trade agreement. That would probably help us, but how to get to that is getting more going here. We could get bankrolling, but that would transfer just about everything here. And let's see, look at that. There's no trade routes between our markets. That is absolutely impossible for us. So the only way to get access there is, and that's really terrible, that would be to get into a war with Baden. But that's something that we will have to plan, because otherwise we won't be able to do anything there with the Bavarian Rhineland. So this is forcing our way, even though they love us. We will not be able to do anything there. Now let's have a look at the textile mills, and then let's see where we will be able to build something again. You can see that we're slowly gaining back our gold reserves, or at least we're getting away from the deficits we have. And that was good. We did that, but it cannot stop here. We have to improve more. We want to have something going with Switzerland if we can. And yeah, Saxony, yeah, that's all good. I think we have to also already targeted France for improving relations. There's Piedmont. We should improve relations with them as well. And we should maybe start a play with Baden. But which play? I don't know. We could start a defensive pact. Maybe that would give them the way to access us. I don't know. We could start bankrolling. And see what comes out of that. Resulting in a relations increase every 33 days if no other relations actions are at work. To a maximum of +80. We'll see if that goes well. It's a highly risky play, but we need to invest into that, otherwise no market access. No market access. So something's been built here. Let's see. Furniture is not good. Textile mills, not that good. Logging camps would be fine. Iron mines would be fine. Let's see what further things we could do. Yeah, so logging camps is leading so far. And as a minor partner in the market, you usually go for the less good things. Like we would have logging camps in Bavaria, that would bring us even more. Because they're directly there. So expand that logging camp here. And let's see what we can do with Baden. Field works. Defensive pact. Yeah. We could get into a defensive pact with them. Police brutality. Use of extreme force is becoming increasingly common among police officers. Lower strata become more radical, or... Yeah, we cannot tolerate this behavior. Yeah, we want to modernize, kind of, so we will not tolerate this behavior. Logging camps being built. Very good for us. Let's see. Frankfurt wants a defensive pact with us. That's great. Now getting the logging camps going. Maybe after that we should expand the construction sector too. Let's have that little bit more. Construction should be going forward there. And we're kind of recovering from the terrible crisis that had encompassed us. Let's see if we can afford this time to have 3 construction sectors here in Bavaria. We'll see very soon. Steam donkey unlocked, railways unlocked. Rail transportation is coming in. We need just more. We will improve our glassworks that we also have. Let's see. what we can have there. Logging camps. Could activate the rail transportation, but it's not yet good enough. We probably need more coal and stuff, and yeah, it will go relatively slowly. So we have expanded the construction sector, and apparently we can afford it. So now let's seek for the next best thing to invest in, which would be still logging camps probably. Let's see about Nuremberg. Because there's some furniture manufacturing, it could be even better to invest here. Yeah, I think so. So let's invest into that. Here we go. Speeding up because we have 10 construction now. So even as a protectorate, we're doing relatively okay. And we definitely need more logging camps just about everywhere. While that happens, and it seems like Hanover is beating back Prussia. What happens there? It's crazy. Seems like things are not going so well for Prussia. We'll see what we can do in the future there. And what about Baden? We're bankrolling, but they are not. Yeah, look, we're getting up there every 33 days, as said. We just need to try to get more access to them. Building the logging camps, building more logging camps will be the absolute logging system here. Why do we expand so many logging camps? Because it's something about the efficiency of scale, right? If you have many of, for example, logging camps in one place, then they will gain more efficiency. So it can be good to expand in both places, especially when you're using that here, or when you're using it in both, or if you don't have to transport that, because it's also part of the basic needs of the population, then having a logging camp in near a big city is also something that will be good for us. Lead, fertilizer, coffee. Yeah, there's not much change in the Austrian market, which is good for us. Let's see. Get more logging camps going. Yeah, we're just ignoring the rest for now. I'm pretty sure they are... Current penalty is 50%, so they're producing something, just not much. Let's see if we can produce anything at a profit there. So let's have a look again at the Bavarian Rhineland, what we need there. So paper mills is something that we don't have to change there. They're just doing terribly. They will just go broke and they will be empty, and that's okay, but we'll not kill them outright. We will have to do something else there, we'll see. We will not get any market access if we don't have anything with Baden. So that's the way it is. We should keep to the very simplest things, apparently, because yeah, we cannot do anything else. So we'll go... Apparently single crop or vineyards will be good, but single crop is just the simplest method, and it's very resilient to go that way. Intensive grazing is also not helping us, because as you see, that needs more laborers, and that's also not a good idea. So very soon the livestock ranches will also be deserted, and then we'll only have wheat farms to produce anything for us. That anything would be grain. So we will have to see what we can do about Baden. So I think we'll come to a situation where the whole Rhineland will kind of rebel, and we'll see what we can do about that. So let's seek something more that we have to construct, because there's definitely a lot going on in our market. Like, we could expand in Bavaria. Or we could again expand here in Franconia. Oh, not in the Arts Academy, not in the textile mills. But definitely we're gonna have something going here. We'll see if wheat farms or... yeah, it's probably logging camps that's the best for us right now. So the rest isn't that important. Just have to get out of this slump. We have Ashkenazi. What? Migrating to Washington? Why is that of interest to us? Stop from the crowd. Lowborn man has risen to the popular leader of the intelligentsia, with some not so pleased by such social mobility. But yeah, he's earned his job. We're okay with that. Now there's something happening here. Saxony begins mobilization. The question is, did we have a pact with them? Not really. A diplomatic play here, but we have no way to help them. It's just that Prussia will shoot everyone down, and we don't have access to the goods that we need. We'll just first have to reform our economy. Among other things, you can now see that Russia and Sweden are also going up against Prussia. So Prussia is really taking on the whole world in an effort to take over Germany, which is really a weird behavior. That should not happen. There should be diplomatic options for that, but hey. Anyways, we're completing our look at this. There's a giant conflict here waiting. Lübeck sides with Prussia. Let's see. Now let's see. We have the logging camps. Logging camps will give us more income. Coal mines, lead mines, glassworks, food industries, tooling workshop, not so much. Let's see about Franconia. We could get more furniture going. That wouldn't help us. Also logging camps, but they're not really profitable anymore here. Let's see. Livestock would be something to expand on. And we just have to ignore our people over there in the Rhineland because, yeah, obvious reasons. Let's have a look. If we change some production methods, would that help us out in being better, except especially the textile mills would profit from that. From craftsman sewing too. So we're in a better market now. So if we expanded the textile mills, that would help us a lot. So I think that would be a great idea. Let's see about the iron mines. And if there's more that we could do, we could have the steam donkey, but that's all not really doing well because there's coal and stuff is so expensive. So it's interdependent, right? So if we would produce coal, then maybe we could go for that, but that's only a very long-term development. Logging camps, we're gonna be the #1 provider of wood, I think. Let's see about the grazing ranches. Yeah. And the wheat farms. Simple farming's not an option. And nor the ox plows, but we're going to go and produce some clothing right now. And that will hopefully lead to us being well. Let's see about Baden. Could we somehow... We have to... There are 28 minor power. We will have to go for different military too. I mean, we've got some income and we should improve our military. Let's get back to Bavaria. Buildings. And the barracks. At least infantry we need to improve. Even though, yeah, it would be a lot. And now we're also in the minus. So we cannot yet. We cannot yet. We have to get more strength. Here we go. Before we can maybe take on Baden. So that brings us back to that we should probably have started to attack Baden very, very quickly. Because there's really no other way. And there's another thing that we should do, that we should now intensify construction. As long as we can get that. Look, we have more bureaucracy. Now let's get back to our institutions, and we can get back to the higher law enforcement level. Because we can afford it again. There's something, a defensive pact with Saxony. Ooh. Isn't Saxony at war? Come on now. Yeah, there's a war between Prussia and Saxony. We could give them war support. Yeah, maybe we should do that. God. Saxony is mobilizing. Would that even be possible? In this war? I think they'll be exterminated though. We'll see about that. Now in this... And Saxony this time is losing. And we cannot at the moment support Saxony, I think. We'll see if we mobilize. If then something would change. Totally oblivious about that. But look at that. At least we're gaining loyalists. So get the textile mills going. Get the production going. See if the efficiencies of scale will help us out. No longer merchant guilds. Everything, look, furniture is also going up. Yeah, we'll definitely go for more production so we can finally then afford more. Let's see. Trying to get Baden to kind of join us. Let's see if that is possible. I don't think so, though. Yeah, they are now pursuing a strategy of defending the border, so we'll stop bankrolling. It's just too expensive. We need that money for our construction sector. We'll double down on our construction sector, I think, so we can expand even more. On the giant market that is Austria. Get that going. Could go iron frame buildings. That would give us hugely more construction, but we can afford it, so we should do that. The encouragement of agricultural development in Bavarian Rhineland has led to a small spike in production at our wheat farms. Boost our farms further, yeah. There's nothing else that is booming there. Okay, so we've got the construction ready. Construction sector is extremely good now. So let's see, we could expand the logging camps. We could go into coal mines, that would be a great choice. But let's see if there's more to be had somewhere else. Textile mills. It's a good idea. Furniture, not that great. Livestock, wheat farms. Let's get back to this. Food, glassworks, not at all. Shortages of lead. Bring us back to forest glass, because we don't have lead. Okay. Not much to be had here. Neither in the wheat farms. I think we should start on the coal mines. So they're now able to be operated at a profit. That is not everything. We can also expand the logging camps. See about the population. We still got peasants ready, so we'll also go lead mines. That would help our glassworks. Let's do that. And let's go back to leaded glass. That will cost us a lot, but once we've constructed it, you can see that we can now build 2 at once, which will cost us, which will also increase our efficiency a lot. Hopefully that will be the breakthrough that we need. So coal mines going well. And in an okay situation, but we should also kind of get more into gold reserves. That has changed a lot. I've got the water tube boilers, and with that we will use more and more coal. So there's definitely something to be said about coal. Oh, peace treaty. Liberate Saxe-Weimar, liberate Hohenzollern, Austrian war reparations. No. That's not great. Take on debt proposed. They want to take on our national debt in exchange for an obligation. Yeah, it's fine. We will do that. We're connected to them anyways, so... Logging camps will be a good idea. Got the lead mines going now too. That will help out our glassworks. Let's see, the logging camps are a good idea. Nuremberg. Doesn't really have good investment opportunities. We'll go for more logging camps. And... I believe coal mines are also the future, so we'll go for both. Yeah, I know we should probably save some money, but I think to gain more... I got glassworks now, finally. Crystal glass. Not yet, we need more lead. But we're working on that as well. What active research should we start? Yeah, we could unlock bone china. Let's actually do that for our glassworks. So we could maybe make glassworks what we contribute to the market. Expanded the logging camps again. Iron mines are good, coal mines are good, lead mines are good. We'll expand everything until we have no more peasants here. We're setting everything on one income spree. An interest group leader retires and dies. We have to stay with the Kaiserreich. And we have to work on our gold reserves now. So let's build the gold reserves maybe to the maximum now. Well, let's just construct only one thing at once. So we're at least growing. Coal mines fully developed. And Bavaria is really the state to invest in at the moment. Let's see. Iron mines we would profit from. Coal mines very soon too. Logging camps as well. So we're getting into the positives. finally, and yeah, we should probably start both. I wonder if there's a point where we've got dialectics, so we can have a better education. That is definitely worth thinking about. So we have some bureaucracy open. Let's educate our people better. I know we only have mines and logging camps there, but hey. Some things need to be done. So we got the iron mines expanding. That's 0. Investing in iron mines seems to be a pretty safe bet. So we'll continue to do that until I don't know what happens. So lead mines, not at the moment, but iron mines are wonderful. Let's see about textile mills would be good. Yeah, there's more iron mines to be had in Franconia too. It's about the iron. So iron everywhere. Iron, that's our role. First for the basics, and then maybe we can take over advanced resources. We'll see about that. Because we are already getting into debt again. Temporary national expenses, yeah. Whoa, all the construction goods. That's so expensive. What about the logging camps? What about the iron mines? What about the iron mines here? The logging camps here. Textile mills would be great. Great investment. Very soon we'll be positive again. After the iron mines are done here. Politicians dying. Who has died? Theodor von Schöneberg from the Catholic Church. We've got new people coming in. Look at the loyalists. So we're doing something right here. The education is also improving. As you can see, we have more literacy. We have also a way bigger gross domestic product since we've joined the Austrian market. And it just helps the market here that we have so many resources ready. Livestock, wheat farms. Yeah, maybe we'll continue getting the resources up here in Munich. So cancel that and encourage the resource industry in Munich. And here as well, for the time being. Livestock here, yeah, that's all going pretty well. Furniture. Yeah. So it seems like counterintuitively we're going for that. Bureaucratic shortfall. Oh my goodness. So that would lead to our bureaucratic shortfall. Yeah, let's stop that then. We will need a better administration, and we will probably have to build the administration here. It will bring us down a bit. Power of the purse, yeah. Because the bureaucracy is also to be expanded because of... oh, look at that. Because of our expanding economy. Let's see about that. The textile mills soon to be expanded. Right here now. Textile mills are growing ready. And yeah, we need more textile mills apparently. Still. But we're kind of taking off economically for some reason. So just what's going on here? What is that? Initiator Baden Peasant Revolt. Diplomatic play. Why are they here? They want to annex Baden. They're mobilizing here near us. What the heck? And what is the Rhineland doing? How is it doing here? Still got no market access, which is terribly bad, but can't do much to change that. Bessemer process is there. Let's see about the administration. So that conflict is pretty interesting. Peasant Revolt kind of can mobilize more, as you can see here, but their war goals is to annex Baden, and they want to annex the Baden Peasant Revolt. So we could support someone, and we should support Baden. We cannot really support someone else. Look at the other sides. They will not support Baden at all. There's even Austria supporting the other side, which means we cannot join or will be up against our protector, basically. So we cannot really do anything there, which is a problem, but nevertheless. Unfortunately, we have to do what we do here. To keep doing stuff. Okay. We've got more buildings coming in. We can see that the glassworks could be a good investment in the future. Coal mines, iron mines, lead mines, logging camps especially. So we'll complement this with logging camps, and then we'll hopefully have something going. Peace treaty. France has conquered more. So there's also this tendency that you have in Paradox games that, look at that, that you have the blobbing, and that is pretty realistic, but only to a point, because at some point big empires like Russia will usually always break. They will break at some point, break together, if not for some real good politics. Inefficient agriculture in the Rhineland. Yeah, so we should follow their advice. It means that the upper strata will become more radical. But they serve our purposes because we cannot really do anything else there except subsistence farming. We're happy they are doing still subsistence farming, or we would have to we would have to give them help in a big way. So yeah, there's that. But we should probably do something in the Rhineland. Let's see. Yeah, we're encouraging in agricultural industry. We probably have unemployed people here again, which is a problem. But they will hopefully go back into subsistence farming very soon. So let's see, Bavarian buildings. No clear investment. Lead mines. Again, logging camps would be great. Okay, so we go again for more logging camps. Remember the efficiencies of scale. We're just going for that. We've got chemical bleaching for paper mills, for example. And mechanized workshop also for the furniture. Yeah, that will be also something good and new. Let's see, textile mills. We could expand even further. And that would be a great idea. So we're going to go for that. We should probably get into livestock there too, but not yet. Logging camps have expanded again here. Lead mines, iron mines, coal mines, wheat farms, livestock ranches. Will give us instant positives. And we're really looking for that instant positive thing to take over markets. But it would probably be better to expand on these here, as we have the textile mills here as well. Like so, we have the supplier for the textile mills and the textile mills ready. We get meat from them and also some textiles. So you can see here some fabric and some fertilizer as well. What's going on here? The armed forces have expressed their concerns about government decisions clearly favoring the interests of the industrialists. You cannot always please everyone. And industry is the song of the lands. We have more loyalists now. Radicals are slowly going down. It is an advantage to act that way. And we're just expanding our industry here. We would really like more silk dyes, maybe. But in the end, we need fabric and meat too. For that, we're going for the livestock. Citrus orchards. Wine production would be way better here currently. Okay. Going into wine, and here I think we should probably... Yeah, we'll keep providing wine. And hopefully in Bavaria we should be able to increase our tooling workshops once we have more coal mines, for example, and iron mines. Logging camps, yeah, they're not the easy investment again. Glassworks have a shortage of dye. We'll see if we can maybe go to luxury glass production. Just glass production. Forest glass, leaded glass. And here we go. Shortage of lead. Which means we should expand our lead mines here. And in Nuremberg we should again expand livestock. Maybe. Not as of yet. There's a shortage of dye here as well. So we should go to non... to that actually. So we're using silk but not dye. It's good. It's good. And fabric is something that we just have enough. So level 7 here, and livestock is also fully employed. Now we can see if we can get more in this or this. Textile mills still seem to be the way. Wheat farms are also nice. Iron mines, not so much actually. We're getting into more furniture manufacturing, but let's see if we have something else going on here. The coal mine is something that we should respect as an investment. Yeah, coal mine is not bad. Logging camps would even be better. But it would not add money, while coal mines would also supply our tooling workshops. Let's see about them, by the way. We get that. We could see if we needed more coal, right? So get into more coal mines. And bring the tooling workshops to using more coal. With food industries, the canneries would need more iron. That's good. The patent sills, kind of good. The sweeteners, kind of good. Glasswork productions. Ceramics, and that not really good because of the shortages. Crystal glass also not rightly available. We'll go more into tools. That is what we want to do. Everything is fully employed. Let's see about the textile mills. And the textile mills present themselves as another nice advancement here. Furniture could become good too. Livestock ranches. We want to get more efficiencies of scale in the future there. And that's why we're expanding again. Hopefully Bavaria is now gaining some traction. We should have a great GDP. Yeah, look at that. Mechanized workshops. I can look into more production methods. Nitroglycerin for the mines should give us something more too. Let's have a look at all the new ways to produce, especially I think it was the textile mills, wasn't it? Sewing machines. We need just much more of just about everything. But here, mechanized looms, they would need tools. Bring us way more income. And in Bavaria. So we can see that we have learned much. When you start with Bavaria, you need to very, very quickly find help. What kind of help do you need? You need an alliance with a big one, with something like Austria, before they will only take you as a protectorate. So maybe an alliance with Switzerland, with Württemberg, with Baden. Anything to protect you from Prussia. Because Prussia is just waltzing through here. Prussia is growing, but it's also failing the market. They're currently, as you can see here, losing out against Great Britain, and basically the whole German market and the whole German states are suffering under the wars that Prussia causes. So once again you see that power plays are nothing that you would like in any land that you live in. And also, let's have a look. Wow, clothing. Yeah. If you're in a big market, it pays a lot to specialize. That's the next thing. And yeah, saving up some things so you can scale up your production is definitely worth it. That's why we'll scale and scale and scale up these textile mills in Franconia. And we'll scale and scale up our logging camps and everything like that. So, and it's very easy to scale up things like that until you're out of pops. We still have some available labor here, but it will need something. We have now a lot of migration in, so we have reached a point where we're attracting people to our lands here as well, because we have a flourishing economy. That is not something that is true to the Rhineland. Even though they're also going up here, but there's no migration at all, which also means yeah, we cannot even try to get some greener grass there. So have a great time until next time, and happy gaming, where we'll still try to survive as Bavaria while Prussia wrecks everything. We'll see if Prussia can conquer everything despite Austria and Russia helping out. And Great Britain taking them on. Because as you see, they have taken over Hanover. So have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Manuel Kahn signing out. See you soon and have a great time until then.